Hey everyone, Cassius here, welcoming you back to the Shakespeare Minute. Today is the final 5. This episode, villain number 5, Tamora, from Titus Andronicus. As promised all the way back in the Chiron and Demetrius video, there are further villains in this play, the ones who actually apply their mental faculties to what Chiron and Demetrius help execute early on in the play. Tamora is the mother of those two animals, and she's one of the two who helps make all this happen. Well, what does Tamora do if not execute the rape of Lavinia herself? Well, she is party to the conspiracy to commit that rape, and from the very beginning of the play, she makes it very clear that her plan is to destroy every member of the Andronicus family.
I'll find a day to massacre them all and raise their faction and their family, the cruel father and his traitorous sons.
Why is Tamora so determined to take out all of the Andronici anyway? Well, she was brought into Rome as a prisoner at the beginning of the play, and since Titus Andronicus is the victorious general and many of his sons died in battle, he needs to sacrifice one of the prisoners to satisfy the ghosts of his dead sons. He picks Tamora's oldest son, Alarbus. Tamora pleads for her son's life, but Titus needs to satisfy his religious and national requirements and kills him anyway. Tamora doesn't appreciate his line of reasoning and spends the rest of the play getting revenge for this. Tamora can make good on her plans by using her new husband, the Emperor Saturninus. He, of course, is simply a tool for her. She has no desire to actually be a true wife to him, and she uses him and his entire empire to her own ends. There's a reason why Titus and his family think that Saturninus and the empire are the problem, and it's because, largely, that Tamora has been able to pervert him and the empire as a whole. It's a brilliant strategy that keeps her surprisingly clean if you look at what actually happens in the empire, but rest assured, she's the one behind it all. And after Titus has been driven apparently mad by all of his misfortune, Tamora is the one who decides to take advantage of this. If her enemy is mad, she'll pretend to be on his side, and of course, in his lunacy, he'll believe her, that she's revenge and able to get revenge on those who have wronged him so badly. But of course she isn't on his side. She was the one who stood by, let her sons attack Lavinia. She's the one who stood up for Aaron's lies, saying of course that Titus's sons were the ones who killed Bassianus by, leading him to that place in the woods. So she lets all of these things happen, using her position to easily knock her enemies out of the way in brutal, horrifying ways. When she gets what's coming to her at the end of this play, no one's that surprised or at all sad, because she is pure evil. Her crimes: conspiracy to commit rape, conspiracy to commit murder, perverting an entire empire to her will, and, well, trying to drive an old mad man even madder than he already seemed to be.
Know thou, sad man, I am not Tamora. She is thy enemy and I thy friend. I am revenge.
Also, after Tamora gives birth to Aaron's child instead of the emperor's later on in the play, she orders that the child be killed to protect herself. She simply doesn't care. This woman needs to be where she is, maintain her position, and not be troubled with the fact that she gave birth to a black baby in Rome.
Here is the babe, as loathsome as a toad, amongst the fairest breeders of our clime. The Empress sends it thee, thy stamp, thy seal, and bids thee christen it with thy dagger's point.
Tamora's motivation? Revenge. Villain number 5. Tamora. See you again soon for Villains 4 through 1 on the 31 Days, 31 Villains countdown. Think of the world.
this place, and tumble me into some loathsome pit, where never man's eye may behold my body. Do this, and be a charitable murderer.
So should I rob my sweet sons of their fee? No. Let them satisfy their lust on me.
Wait! Thou stayest here too long.
See that you make her sure. Yeah, let my heart no merry cheer indeed, till all the Andronici be